YouTube. I am back. Well, I haven't been gone that long, but you know, after the little Chaco challenge, I was struggling for the whole week. No, not really, but there's a good little funny video on there, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. I do want to bring you a quick video though. So the truth about being a real estate agent, you know, in this day and age in 2019, I'm talking about in May. You know what I mean? May of 2019, bro. I'm not talking about 2018. I'm not talking about 2017. There's already videos for those. So now we're moving into 2018. I'm trying to tell you what's the deal. So, number one. All right. So the reason why a lot of real estate agents have trouble continuing with real estate or, you know, being successful in real estate is the one thing. Well, I'm gonna do a list of 5. You know what I mean? So number one is doing minimal effort on all your deals. So if you're getting deals, you're getting buyers, you're getting sellers, you're getting rentals, whatever the case may be, you got to put forth the effort as if you really want the deal. You got to put forth the effort as if you're going to make a paycheck at the end of this thing, because you really are. So if you're acting like you're not making a paycheck, there's something wrong. If you're acting like you can care less if the deal closes, there's something wrong, because your job is to do your due diligence for your client. So if your client wants a rental and you say, hey, I want to do a rental with you, you need to do your due diligence to try to find them exactly what they're looking for. Ask a couple of questions. Maybe you need to have a list or something on what you're looking for. Ask for questions, maybe a script or something. So if your brokerage has a script, you might want to get that. But put forth the effort. Listing home, if you're taking the pictures, you better know what you're doing. Look at a couple of YouTube things. Look at a couple of Skillshare apps. There's things that you can buy on there. There's also things you can get for free. But study what you need to do in order to take good pictures, in order to list a home, make it attractive, run comps. You need to put forth effort. A lot of people are just being lazy, and it's going to cause you to either lose a deal or it's going to cause you to get bad reviews and a client to leave you. So that's not what you want to do. All right. Number 2. So number 2, you've created a bad reputation as a realtor. Sometimes the reputation that you built prior to becoming a realtor affects you. So if you're looking to become a realtor, either right now or in the future, or if you're already a realtor and you're brand new in the books, you might want to look at how your reputation was prior to becoming a realtor. What is your reputation now? And then start presenting yourself as if you want to actually sell somebody's home. Start presenting yourself as a business person. Start presenting yourself as a realtor. Let people know that you're a realtor. Maybe they just remember you as, hey, you're Darrell, Coleman, and they don't even know you're a realtor. That was my biggest thing. Is a lot of people just know me as, hey, you're a cool guy, you got resources, but they didn't know that I personally became a realtor and now I can sell your house. So when they went with somebody else, could I get upset with them? Not really. I wouldn't get upset with them. I would just say, you know what? Hey, I'm a realtor. If you got any questions in the future or right now, whatever, I'll be here to assist you. So you can still be there, but you got to make a presence when it comes to your reputation. If you start, tarnishing your reputation because you're talking to people bad, disrespecting other realtors, disrespecting clients, not treating it like it's a business, man, it's gonna hurt you in the long run. So definitely your reputation. That's number 2. Number 3. You need to treat real estate like it's a business. You need to treat it like it's actually paying your bills, because it should be. Unless you got like like I'm doing. I have a full-time job that pays my bills, and then real estate does not pay my bills. But I love sales that much that I take everything seriously when it comes to doing real estate. I take my clients serious when they say they want to do a deal, If they've already been pre-qualified, I take it serious. I'm ready to roll. I did have a client that I just showed a house 2 days ago. So the crazy thing was, a buddy of mine, I had a rental that I found for him. Well, his dad is looking for a house. His dad already had a realtor. The realtor wasn't taking him serious. It's just being lazy and all this other stuff. This guy says, hey, I'm firing the dude. Fired the realtor. His son hits me up and says, my dad wants to look at these properties, has 2 of them in mind. So I said, shoot me over the address and I'll tell you what's going on. Tell him to run down, and then the dad asked the magical question, when can we check it out? Man, I had booked them things for the next day. We went to go look at them the next day, and his dad is just like, yo, you were serious. Like, you really said we can look at it the next day. I'm not used to a reaction like that. Typically, the other realtor was saying, like, we can look at it the next day, and it'd be like a week, 2 weeks from now. You got to show up for people. You got to treat it like it's a business. You got to get up early in the morning. You got to work late sometimes. You got to work the hours that you don't want to work. Sometimes you can factor in things if you wanted to go to lunch because you have lunch at a certain time. Hey, sit at lunch with your computer, or sit at lunch and advertise, go over clients, strategize, different stuff like that. Sit with the client. You can do it all. So that's all part of business. So that's another thing. So that's number 3, is treat yourself and your work like it's an actual business. Don't let it fall to the wayside and just be like, I'll get up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon just because. You got to treat this thing like it's a real deal. All right. So number four, you really need to have a great circle of influence. Without a good circle of influence, this sun is kicking my butt. That's better. Without a good circle of influence, you're not going to really be able to boost yourself sometimes. I know a lot of people are self-sufficient. A lot of people are self-motivators. That's great. I'm self-motivated. I could boost myself to do whatever I want, but it's really good to have a great influence around you. Somebody, whether it be a spouse, kids, family, parents, friends, co-workers, whatever, somebody to really push you. If you're new in real estate, don't have all the new real estate agents hanging around you. Do not hang around those brand new real estate agents. You got a group of 40 and you're number 41 and you're like, I'm about to hang out with these people just to learn something. I'm not saying you won't learn something, but it's 40 dang people that don't know what they're doing. So you're in the wrong circle of influence, man. Sometimes some people don't want to influence you, okay? So when it comes to working with realtors, just know that other realtors, for whatever reason, are not always going to be like, hey, let me influence Darrell because he seems like he's doing well. No, if they influence you, guess what's going to happen? Their business is going to drop because you're in the same dang market as them. So why would they influence you? If you can find a realtor that will help influence you or motivate you, sweet. Take it, enjoy it. If it continues forever, then awesome. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. But if you have family, friends, spouse that influence you and push you and give you drive, love it. Like, I'm not kidding, because that right there is going to give you the best motivation and the best excitement to continue doing what you're doing. Okay? So definitely get a circle of influencers. That also includes like lenders, that includes insurance people, that includes repairmen, anything that relates to real estate. You want to have those people in a circle of influence, and then they need to have a positive attitude as well, because if they're negative and you send one of your clients out to one of these people, I guarantee you it's going to be a bad situation. So make sure they're in that good circle of influence as well. So with that, number 4 and number 5 actually go together. So this is number 5. And number 5 is actually have a good support group. Okay, so if you need to get on Facebook to go on a support group, then that's good. I don't personally do it because a lot of the people on there, all they're doing is advertising. They're not really supporting each other, and then they talk a lot of trash. I'm not sure why they do that, but they'll ask, hey, where do you guys get your leads from? And it'd be somebody like, say I ask, right? And I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona. somebody in New York will be like, oh, you can F off, you can figure out crap on your own. If you haven't figured it out now, you're an idiot. Dude, you're in New York. Like, it doesn't affect you if you're in New York and I'm in Phoenix. I don't sell in New York, so you giving me some tips is actually going to help me. Does it help you? No, it doesn't. But maybe I can provide some tips for you also. I have no clue. But yeah, those groups are good and bad. You got to learn how to navigate in there. When I say support system, the best example I can use is when I went in my first year of real estate. I actually just made $1,400. I didn't make much of anything. So my wife could have been non-supportive and said, hey, this is it. Like, you're out of real estate. We're not going to play this game no more. Like, you didn't make any money. We got bills to pay. But instead, she said, yo, you can keep doing it. We just got it. All right. So I just got interrupted with a phone call, but that's okay. So your support group. So what I was saying is, with my wife, I made $1,400 from my first year. And then the second year, I'm actually going in the second year. July will be my second, well, June will be the second year, but I signed on with Berkshire Hathaway in July. So now going on my second year, I definitely made a whole lot more money. I've got 4 closings this month, and that's a pretty hefty amount. And actually, I'll do a video whenever that time comes to give you guys what that amount is, and then how it breaks down again, and then how percentages are changing, all that good stuff. I'll have that in there. But you just want to have a supportive family. Your family needs to understand that you got to get up and go sometimes to go do real estate. You have to meet with lenders. You have to meet with clients. You have to meet with new builds, and whatever the case may be. You got deadlines to meet. So some days you'll be working late. Some days you have to get up extra early, or you just want to sleep in just a little bit extra, just to get your mind right. So you do want to have a good support group, because that's going to be very important when it comes time to start closing some deals and picking up more clients. It's just going to be real time consuming. You're going to be tired. Your family, friends are going to be tired. They're going to wonder what's going on, and you just need that. But as always, man, I love y'all. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I just need 1,000,001 likes, man. Anybody that watches the video, please like it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. What you doing? Subscribe, man. Continue to watch my videos. Continue to encourage me. Encourage yourself. If you need encouragement, let me know in the comments, man. Maybe we can do a video together. If you're in Phoenix, let's do a video together, man. Stop just watching me. Let's do this. Man, I love y'all. Deuces.